Hello again everyone and welcome to my channel. So in this video we will learn to find the prime factors of a given number. So I have taken this problem from chapter number 1, that is real numbers of 10th standard mathematics textbooks. So now let's take an example of a number and let's find its prime factors. The factors or the numbers which when multiplied will give us that number. Now let's see. Now first let's take an example of a number. So our first number is 140. So we are going to find its factor, the usual way. So now we have to start with the lowest number first. So this 14 is present in 2 stable, right? 2 7 times is 14. This 0 will come down. Now 7 and 0. Never use a higher number directly. So always we have to look for the smallest number. So if I make this 7 6, if I make this 7 6 and give that carry over here, so this will become 6 and this will become 10, correct? I'm showing you all here. If I make this 7 6 and give a carry to this, it will become 10, correct? And 6 and 10, both these numbers are there in 2 stable, correct? So 2 3 times will give us 6 and 2 5 times will give us 10, correct? Now 35. Now 35, since the last number is 5, this can't be there in 2 stable. This definitely has to be in a table of 3 or 5. But 3 also we can't use because 3 once the 3 will become and doesn't happen. So we'll use a table that is 5 stable we will use. This is there in 7 stable also, but always we have to start with a lesser number. So 5 7s are 35 and again 7 1s are 7. So these are nothing but the factors of this number, the prime factors of this number. Therefore 140 is equal to, we are going to write all these numbers, that is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7. And whichever numbers are there present there more than 1, so we are going to consider 2 numbers as 1 and we are going to give it a square. So this 2 is twice, right? So I'm going to write it only once and going to give it a square, into 5 into 7, because these are individual number. So this is the first problem. Let's take another example of a number, say 5005. 5005. Now we will find out the factors of this number also. So again the same pattern. So since the number is 5 1s are 5, correct? 5 1s are 5, 0 will come 0, 5 1s are 5. Now 1 0 0 1. Now we have to check for a table in which we can get this number. So now the last number is 1. Now 3. Now we have to check in all the tables, like which the numbers when multiplied together will give us a number ending with 1. So in 2 stable there is no number which is ending with 1. In 3 stable there is a number, like for example 3 into 7 times is 21. See, this number is ending with 1, correct? This number is ending with 1. So 21, and this is also ending with 1, so we can use it. So now let's see how we can use it. Supposingly I make this 10, consider this 10, I cancel out 1 and I make it 9. So 1 carry 1 will go over here, this will become 10 now. To show you all, this is 1001. If I make this number 9 and give a carry to this 9 is there in 3 stable, correct? Now again this 10 is not there, so again I'm going to make it 9. Again 9 is there in 3 stable, but this 11 is not there in 3 stable, correct? So we can't use the 3 to find these factors of this number. So which is the next number that we can use? 7. 7. So now 10 is not there in 7 stable, correct? Now again let's see what we can do. So if I make this 10 into 7, because 7 of the 7 we have to make, 3 will go over here. Now 30 is not there in 7 stable, so I'm going to make it 28. If I make it this 28, how many will remain? 2. 21. So we are getting the answer. So 7 1s are 7. I'm taking 7 from this 10 and keeping it here, and 3 I'm carry forwarding. So 30 is not there, but I'm making it 28. So 7 4s are 28. And 28, if I remove 28, how many remains? 2. So 2 I'm giving to this. 7 3s are 21. 143. Now 143. Now we have to check 143 in which table it can be. So we have reached 7, so we can't use a lesser number now, so we will have to take a larger number. So 8 we can't use because in 8's table there is no number which is ending with 3. 9 also no, 10 also no, correct, because in 10 all the numbers end with zeros. So let's start, check with 11. So if I make this 11 ones are 11, if I make this 143 into 11, this 14, if I convert it to 11, so how many will go here? 14 minus 11, 3, so 33. Yes, we can. So 11 ones are 11 and 11 threes are 33. Now 13 ones are 13. So these are nothing but the factors of this number. So let's write it down. Is equal to 5 into 7 into 11 into 30. So these are nothing but the factors of this number. Now let's take another example. Now I'm going to take an example of 3825. Okay, 3825. So these are basic problems in which you all just have to find the their factors. Okay, the prime factors. Okay, the numbers which when multiplied in a particular order will give back this number. So it is nothing but the prime factorization. Okay, so again let's find the factors. So 3825. Now this number is ending with 5. So which table can we use? Either 3's or 5's, correct? Because 3 and 5, both these tables can give us numbers ending with 5, correct? So if I start with 3 ones are 3. Now 8 is not there in 3's table. Is 8 there? No, it is not there in 3's table. So we can't use this 8. So what can we use instead of this 8? What is a number lesser than 8? 7. 7 is also not there in 8's table, so we can't use. 3's table, so we can't use. Now which is the next number next to 7? 6. So I can convert this 8 into 6 and give those carried to this next number. So 3 2's are 6. Now 22 is not there in 3's table, but the number preceding this 22 number, that is 21, is there. So I'm going to make this number 21 and give that carry to this number. So 3 7's are 21 and 3 5's are 15, correct? Now again we get this number, that is 1275. Again this number is ending with 5. So again we can't use even numbers like 2 4 6, correct? So again we have to use a number which is either 3 or 5 because the number is ending with 5. So 12, 1 is not there in 3's table, definitely, because this is a number lesser than 3. So we have to use this number together. So 3 4's are 12. 7 is not there in 3's table, so I'm going to make it 6 and give a carry to this number. So 3 2's are 6 and 3 5's are 15. 425. Now this is a number again ending with 5, and here we have 42. Okay, so can we use 3 over here? 3 1's are 3. If I convert this 4 into 3, 3 1's are 3, carry 4. So 3 4's are 12, but 5 is not there in 3's table, so we can't use. So which is the next number? 5. So 5 doesn't has 42 in its table, but 41 no, but it has 40 in its table. So 5 8's are 40. I'm converting this number to 40 and giving the 2 extra 2 to this number, making it 25. So 5 5's are 25. Now 8 and 5, again we have to use the 5's table because we can't use 3's table now, because as we go higher number we can't use the lower numbers. Okay, so 5, so 8 is not there in 5's table, 7 is not there. Just go below this number. 8 is not there, 7 is not there. See, 8 is not there in 5's table, 7 also is not there in 5's table, 6 is also not there in 5's table, 5 is there in 5's table, correct? So if I make this, if I convert this 8 into 5, this 5, how many will I have to give it to this 5? 8 minus 5, 3, 35, correct? So now 5 1's are 5 and 5 7's are 35, and remaining number is 17. Now 17 is an odd number, so it will be there in only 70's number. It is a prime number, definitely, correct, because it gets multiplied to itself only. So 17 1's are 17, and these are nothing but the prime factors of this number, that is 3825. So let's write it down. Therefore 3825 is equal to 3 3 5 5 17. 3 3 5 5 17. Okay, but as I said, if two numbers are repeating we can write it instead of writing it twice, we can write it only once and we can give it a square. So here we have 2 3s, so I'm going to write it as 3 square. Again we have 2 5s, so I'm going to write it as 5 square, and 17 is 1.